Om Sai Ram. Sri Sai Satcharitra, Chapter 47. Reap as you sow. The preeminence of Sri Sai Natha was great and profound. If we have a glimpse of Baba's photo or statue, it is quite sufficient for us to distance ourselves from all kinds of evils and sins. The sins committed by us will go away thanks to the grace of Baba. Even the sins committed by us in our past life get released and make us sin-free mortals. Like the waters of Ganga cleanses all our blemishes, Baba, the noblest saint and God incarnate, can make all of us free from evil deeds, sins, and other blemishes. Baba himself narrated a story on how our sins will be reduced to ashes. One day, Baba came to the bank of a river. Baba was really tired when he reached the spot. He took a fresh bath in the water and was smoking his pipe. He heard a frog croaking. A passerby came there. He invited Baba to his house for lunch, but Baba again heard the frog croaking. The passerby asked Baba, "Why is this frog croaking?" Baba replied calmly, "Well, this frog has been enjoying the fruits of the sin he committed in his previous birth. It is inevitable. Every individual, as well as an animal or a beast, has to eat his or her dividend of the sin committed by him or her. There is no point in grieving over the punishment and suffering. See now how the frog has fallen prey into the snake's mouth." The passerby wanted to know whether the frog would be eaten away by the snake. Baba replied, "Certainly not. I am destined to save this frog from the jaws of death. I will not allow this frog to die." Baba approached the snake and addressed, "O Veerabhadrappa, your enemy Basappa has taken birth as a frog. Are you still nursing enmity?" Hearing these words, the snake released the frog from his mouth. The terribly frightened frog scurried into the water. The passerby was simply spellbound looking at this scene. What a miracle! By listening to your words, the snake let the frog escape. Amazing. "Who are these two?" the passerby asked Baba. Then Baba narrated the story of the duo. "I was staying in a town. A little away from the town where I lived was the shrine of Lord Shiva. It was an old temple and in dilapidated condition. The residents of that town collected funds for the renovation of the temple of Lord Shiva. The entire fund thus collected was being handled by a rich man in that town. He misused the funds by appropriating large portion of the money for his own benefit. A few days after this incident, the rich man's wife had a dream. Lord Shiva appeared in his dream and addressed her thus, "You had better undertake the work of putting up the temple. I will give you back 100 times of the amount you spend from your purse. The rich man, having heard of this account, dubbed it as a pack of lies, a mere illusion. He refused to take note of her words. Again, Lord Shiva appeared in her dream and said to her, "Ignore your husband if he does not heed to your suggestion. Spend your own money and construct the tower for my temple." She decided to sell her jewels that she had been gifted by her parents. She wanted to pool the money by selling all her possessions. Her miserly husband did not allow her to sell the jewelry. He advised her not to sell them, but he would sell a piece of land and get her money. The rich man had snatched away some pieces of land belonging to an old woman because the latter had borrowed money from him by pledging that land. Moreover, the land belonging to that old woman was a dry, infertile land. This is how the rich man prevented his wife from selling her jewels. Being affected by thunder, his wife and the old woman, whose land had been snatched away by the rich man, died on the spot. The miserly rich man took rebirth as Veerabhadrappa. His wife took a rebirth as the daughter of the priest of Shiva temple. The old woman was reborn as a man called Channabasappa. The priest's daughter Gauri and Veerabhadrappa became husband and wife in this birth. Veerabhadrappa's miserly nature did not diminish even in his rebirth. Baba insisted that the cost of the land, being 1 lakh rupees, should go to Gauri as the Stridana. Veerabhadrappa scolded and insulted Baba. Lord Shiva appeared in Gauri's dream and said, "This money belongs to you. Do not part with this money. Meet Channabasappa and spend a part of your money for the renovation of my temple. For further help, consult Baba." Gauri soon had the darshan of Baba and asked Baba's suggestion for the future course of action. Keep your principal amount for yourself and pay Channabasappa the interest accrued on the principal amount. Veerabhadrappa has no right on your money. Veerabhadrappa was very angry with this development. He quarrelled with Channabasappa and came to meet Baba. Baba tried to pacify him. Channabasappa appealed to Baba to protect him. Later, both of them died and took a rebirth as snake and frog, respectively. Baba's assurance to protect Channabasappa against the high-handedness of Veerabhadrappa ended in saving the frog from the snake's fangs. However, every creature has to enjoy his or her karma phala. End of chapter 47. Om Shri Sai Nathaya Namaha. Jai Sai Ram.